you're figuring out your career, your Instagram following is going up, and you start dating. And you mentioned you dated 11 athletes in the course of your life. That may have been
probably more than that.
Okay.
I mean, I've said publicly that I've had sex with 30 guys. I do have a list on my phone. I could look at the list and tell you how many athletes, but as of right now, I don't know that number off the top of my head. I think I said 8 NBA players, though. I think was the number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you made a video at one point. You were in the back of your car.
It was my body count video, right?
I'm sorry?
Was it the body count video or which one? Okay, I'll let you finish.
I'm not sure which video it was, but you specifically said, and I quote, "Athletes don't use condoms. If you want to come up off a check off a man, you could just fuck an athlete because they're really, really dumb."
Really, really dumb.
For this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
What it do, people? You're now tuned in.
Popovich
TV.
Oh yeah.
We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling back up in here. One more again. So if it's your first time, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. To everybody else, you already know. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. Let's talk about this last shit.
I'll turn no hoe to a housewife.
Let's talk about DeJounte Murray, right? He on the New Orleans Pelicans, a good player, good two-way player. Kind of been getting injured the last 2 seasons. Anyway, he viral right now. He's spinning in the clip, and I'm not making fun of him, brother, because I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that I was right, yet to fail. And I'm talking about in love and hip hop, and the hearts, and the matters of the heart. When your girl cheat on you, or when you break up, you lose a good woman, or you just was with a scumbag, scallywag bitch that you was in love with, and she just did you dirty. Like I know what it's like, right? And I don't know if his baby moms is like this or not. I don't know her, but he is spinning in the clip because he decided to go to social media and pour out his heart, cry me a river, a long text. D-Rock, what's the word? About his baby moms and her clubbing and her telling him one thing, but then she flipped and bounced and did the next thing. And as I start digging, I guess her name is Gianna or Giovanna, whatever her name is, because I don't know and I don't care, right? Even though I do content and I got a show, this is the only time like I got to go study and look at the clips. Definitely love is love. These are the only times that I go do that, when it's time to go live and I need topics, shit that y'all care about, so I can put my little spin on it. So apparently she, NBA young boy, that's his baby moms too, right? And y'all know the saying on the channel or just on live, on social media, she not yours, it's just your turn, right? And so when you see the long letter, you can see that he's in love. You can see that he care about it, he concerned about it. She not yours, it's just your turn. We see that a lot under these manosphere channels, so-called red pill channels, or men that's been scorned, men that's miserable. They bitter because they have women do them dirty. And this would be wild. Obviously women could be bitter too, niggas doing them dirty or what have you. But anyway, she back in the club, they got kids together. He watching the kids because I think he either got a wrist injury or his Achilles. I know he had 2 injuries in the last 2 years that sidelined him. So he like, the kids with the moms, and you could have just told me, and woo, woo, woo. So people are doing what? Calling him a simp, calling him a sucker. He looked bad. And I think because he's still involved with her, he's still dealing with her, he want her to stop doing what she's doing because it makes him look bad. And rightfully so. Because I'm a reflection of you. You're a reflection of me. And like Dame would say, I'm not hustling for my first name. I'm hustling for my last name. So when I go out, my drawers need to be clean because I'm Miss Kathy's son. And if I get hit by a bus, as she used to say, and the paramedics got to come and rush, and I got dirty drawers on, they're going to look at her like, I'm talking about when I was a kid, obviously. They're going to look at her like, damn, your son out here with dirty drawers. Your son got crust in his eyes. Your son's mouth is stink. He ain't brushing his teeth right. His hair not combed. You putting on for your family. And so, same way you represent your husband or your partner, vice versa. So that's why he mad, because he looking like the fool right now. He's being played for the fool. And, you know, again, I'm not laughing at him, but two things, and then we out of here. One, I don't know why these NBA players or these athletes, whether they, you know, NFL players or soccer players, baseball players, while they playing and they in their careers, why do they decide to settle down with the same type of chick? Same chick that everybody been dealing with. And again, there's nothing wrong with busting some cheeks and come on, baby, come on, baby. Like, do you? Because they on your body. You up. You know what I mean? You got the money. You can provide for them a lifestyle that they wouldn't have access to without you. So you are the golden ticket. And the Brittany Renner, she like, these athletes are stupid. These NBA players are stupid. PJ Washington, oh, that's right. You know, all these chicks keep running the same play. And you niggas supposed to study film. So how you wifing up somebody that was with an NBA young boy? And I'm not knocking him, you know, good artist or whatever. Obviously, you know, he's popular with the younger generation. I like some of his songs, but he ain't in my top 5 dead or alive off one LP. But if you're dealing with somebody like him, right, or at least what's the narrative out there about him, why would you go wife her? Again, bust cheeks, Sunday to fun day, have fun. And I'm not saying be a womanizer, but you could play and do what, you know, Derek Jeter did. He never had no problems while he was playing for the Yankees. How many rings he got? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, he got 5 golden rings, right? Right. Kobe, 5 golden rings, right? Certain players, and it's like, we was talking about Stephon Diggs. Side note real quick, he on New England now. I know he got hurt while he was in Buffalo. But you know he got Cardi B pregnant. She about to have his baby. But like 4 or 3 other women at the same time. So I'm saying, damn, if I was an owner and I'm giving you money, the Zion Williamson, right? You fucking the porn star joint. That she making fun of you, like you be eating McDonald's, drinking soda, putting you on blast because you just couldn't bust down and then bounce. And y'all look goofy, and I hate to say it because y'all up. Y'all obviously, financially, you're doing way better than the kid, right? Sitting here talking about you. But you ain't going to see the kid get out of pocket like that. And I'm wondering because Herman Edwards, right? I was about to say Herman Bell. That's just me and KO was talking about Herman Bell yesterday when he called. Shout outs to Herman Bell for those that don't know who he is. Look him up. Right? Black Panther Liberation Army. Real right. And he right here in Harlem working too. But anyway, Herman Edwards. And hello, you play to win the game. He like, yo, when these NBA players come out, they have conferences and conventions and workshops to talk to these young men. In case your father wasn't around, in case you come from a single home, or, you know, now you're a millionaire and you don't know what to do with your money. You don't know, you know, people was laughing side note because this is all tied in, but there's no set format. He just got hurt last night. I feel bad for him. Jalen Daniels, right? People was laughing at his moms because I think he like 25, 26. She's sitting there like, yeah, my son will not be taken by none of these bird bitches. Even while he was sitting there with Juju, right? And Juju was going to be that chick, right? When she gets to the WNBA. She ain't like the rest of these. She ain't no bop. At least I don't think she is. She's sitting there front row with him, and then next thing you know, moms is sitting in the middle with him, right? And everybody was like, damn, why she doing Juju like that? Because she know the game. And she like, I'm not going to let him get caught by no bird. It's a bird trap. You thinking if I ain't rap, she would flirt back? I'm going to let you wear my shirt, but when you leave, I'm going to need my shirt back. You kidding me? And again, we keep seeing it. We get numb to this shit. It's like, when will these NBA players and these athletes that has access to all this money learn that these Instagram models, these influencers, see the Rick Ross joint, right? She didn't want to kiss him in none of the posters I was seeing. I don't know if it was real or not, whether he broke up with her or not. But every time he would go in for a kiss, the bitch dodging that nigga 52 blocking like she Mayweather. 52 last dragging that nigga like got the glow. You ain't even kissing the guy that you with. And they just using y'all. They making you look foolish. And you shouldn't be because you are the one who was shooting in the gym, getting to the bag, sacrificing. So you can change the generational curse in your family. So you could be good. Got to stop falling for these jump offs. And, you know, I'm not saying she a bad person just because she had a baby with NBA Youngboy. But as you say, all right, fool me once, shame on me. You know what I mean? I mean, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on. Like, come on, fool me 3 times. Fuck the peace sign, load the chopper. Come on, we got to do better. So, you know, I hope you work it out. Also, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, even though Nas said it take a certain type of nigga to pimp her. So if you got the, you know what I mean, the swag and the charisma to do it, then my nigga, go ahead and pimp on. But simping ain't easy. And I'm going to end the show with this. Big Daddy Kane, Nice and Smooth, sung anything goes when it comes to hoes, because pimping ain't easy. Nah, pimping ain't easy. In today's era, in 2025, you got to reverse it. Like a circle, and don't be whipped by that pussy. Whip that pussy. Niggas is anything goes when it comes to hoes, because simping is easy. Nah, simping is easy. All these niggas is simping and y'all looking crazy. And we gotta stop that.
You know the vibes. Poppin' Miss TV. Oh shit, we live, we rolling. We unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back